welcome to Let's Play Gran Turismo 2, episode 70. Alrighty then. So, this is another re-recording of which I am doing, because effectively overall, originally, I did succeed with this on my first attempt, and well, I've ultimately decided in the end that, well, instead of me just going along with the segment of where my microphone is on mute, I've ultimately just decided I'm going to re-record this. So you may remember previously, I purchased a Mini and an MG, and well, unfortunately, because my microphone was on mute, I'm ultimately doing this again because, well, this is effectively the only way I can officially give myself some closure to these events. And so, now that I know my microphone is on for this segment, essentially overall, I'm just basically doing what I did previously. So obviously, doing my usual tactics of the computer chip and the port grinding, because both of those are important. And now it is time for us to head to race 1. So I've already done both of these events, but well, I've ultimately decided that essentially I was going to sell the MG that I used and basically just repeat everything I did previously. Except this time, know that I have my audio on, and I shall also try not to fuck up the recording, as once again we are going to Seattle, but this time we are going to Seattle short. So, let's try this again, and hopefully we can give ourselves a bit more success on this attempt than we did in our previous attempt, audio-wise of course. It is Seattle short reverse. And I believe this is only the first time I've actually raced on the reverse course of Seattle short, so this could be a challenge. But effectively, in my original attempt of when I was recording this, I went to the full circuit of Seattle in reverse, and well, ultimately overall that has officially been the circuit I've raced at the most times currently. And oddly enough, in a way, yes, it does actually annoy me a little bit, knowing that at the moment I'm always racing in Seattle basically, and it is starting to annoy me just a little bit. But yeah, I'm basically re-recording this because even though I have done this event before, essentially I'm just re-recording it because you can actually hear my voice now. Because even though my original recording went okay, essentially I forgot to unmute my microphone, and that's essentially the main reason why I'm redoing this. So ultimately, it's the same cup again, apart from saying that obviously we are at different tracks this time, hopefully. Well, I'm still very much in the same location because I raced in Seattle on my original attempt in the racing modified event, and well, effectively for the normal style race I raced at Route 5, and it doesn't look like I'm going to win this one, so I will try to see if I can go for a dive, maybe on the inside. Oh, okay, I'm going for the dive, I'm on the inside. I have got the lead somehow. I am up into the first position. Somehow I have got the first position, and I win at Seattle on the short reverse course, which I can clearly tell is probably the venue that I will head to the most times. Well, Seattle itself, not necessarily the short course venues. So 1 by 7 3/4 tenths in the end, and gap at the back of the field, or gap from first to sixth I should say, 1.3 seconds. But anyways, the first race is down. Now we can move on to our second race. So yeah, this is basically a re-recording of what I previously did, and well, essentially overall, nothing is really going to change, apart from saying that, effectively, I did the event, I sold the car, and then, effectively, I repurchased it, and I'm basically just doing all of this shit again. Why? Because I want to. And from what I can remember in the previous segment, this car is an NA, so effectively I am going to put on the stage 1 tuning engine because I may need that. And now it is time for me to do the expensive part. As I am just doing all 3 stages of weight reduction typically, and now I'm just going to do exactly the same as what I did before. Put this on, same colour as the road car, and basically just doing this all again. As I'm now down to 846,524 credits. Now we can head to race 2. But still, god damn it. I've lost at least about 1,400,000 credits, essentially. And, ooh, this time we are going to midfield once again. So glad to know that for once I'm not racing at a venue that is Seattle. Because that is what is annoying at the moment. And, ooh, it's midfield reverse. That's even better. And maybe for once I can actually get myself a satisfying image knowing that for once I'm actually racing it anywhere else but Seattle. It is midfield reverse, and already in just a matter of 2 corners I'm already up into the lead. As I head through sector 1, and I now head through this sharp turn here, and heading up the hill, rounding the hairpin, and entering pretty much the S turn, which is what I believe this is meant to be. Heading through the tunnel, turn, and exiting the S-bend, and entering yet another sharp right-hand bend this time. So another sharp bend we are entering, and now entering the final hairpin turn of the reverse course, because this is the reverse course clearly, and looks like the AI got a better exit off the hairpin than I did, but regardless of what happens, I'm still prepared to fight for the lead, as I am still leading this event by a very slender margin, and shifting up into 5th for one reason or another, and already, as the AI are running very wide off the exit of that corner, I'm now heading through the sharp turn once again. And it now looks like the red MG has moved himself up into the 2nd position, and it looks like the black MG is now up into 3rd position, as those two are dicing it out for 2nd position. The white one is in 4th, the silver one is in 5th, and at the back I believe it is the blue one. And these AI are still dicing for position. Meanwhile, up front, I'm just holding on to a relatively slender lead over these AI, hoping of course that this time I can get a reasonable exit out of the hairpin turn, considering the circumstances. And okay, was a better exit I had than compared to the previous lap, and it looks like it's going to be a drag race, but I'm not going to let these AI pass, and fortunately for me I was able to keep it too wide at the line, and officially I won that race by just over a tenth. And gap was very close in that race because it was only, again, 8.5 tenths like it was in my original recording. Except this time, as I'm just checking to be sure, my microphone is actually switched on. But anyways. So, that was the MGF challenge, and also that was our inaugural race in this game at Midfield Raceway Reverse. And it officially means that effectively I of course am obviously going to save the replay, because I will certainly get a much better shot of my car. Oh yeah, as I just need to remove that one and put this one in. So this is the 70th segment I have done in this game, and this is effectively the only error I have officially made so far where I've had to redo an event strategically because, well, my mic was not switched on. But anyways, since it is now switched on, the MGF challenge is now complete. And so 2 events remain in North City, and then we are complete. So we are now up to 178 race wins after I had to redo the MGF challenge by the default of me not switching my microphone on because I'm stupid like that. And also furthermore, my average win ratio is now just under 84%. And 66.21% of this game is now complete. And so next up is the BMW 3 Series Cup. And so with that, stay tuned for more GT2.